It's my pleasure and my honor to introduce a very special woman. I met Becky on an island in the South Pacific when she was a little bit less stunning than she looks today and a little bit less fragrant. We were on a reality show together. We were on Survivor, and from the moment that I met her, I knew that she was someone special. I knew that she was different. Because when I asked her why she wanted to go on a reality show, she didn't say that it was because she wanted to win $1 million. She didn't say that she wanted to become an actress. She told me that she believed in the plight of battered women, and she thought domestic violence was an issue in this country that needed more attention. So she wanted to go on the reality show to use it as a platform for raising awareness of the situation that so many women in this country face today, especially in migrant communities where a lot of women don't have access to language resources. They don't understand the law. They don't know who to go to. So from that point on, I knew that Becky was someone I could trust, because if you come out of law school and you're trying to make money, you go work at a law firm. But she spent her whole career helping battered women, and she went on Survivor because she wanted to help. Now throughout the show, Becky was my closest confidant and friend, and I was so impressed with her integrity, her honesty. And we got to the end together, we got to the finals together by being true and honest together. We played a clean game. But as much as I was impressed with Becky during the show, I'm so much more impressed and so proud of her for what she's accomplished after the show. She took her prize money from Survivor and she donated all of it to start Becky's Fund. And I've seen this day after day, night after night. She's constantly trying to help other people and trying to raise awareness for this cause. And it makes me so proud to see her today because she's pulled together this amazing event. She's working with the Washington National to try to elevate awareness for this cause. And I want to thank all of you for being here to be part of that. So without further ado, please give Becky a warm welcome.
First, I want to thank everyone for coming out. I know that this is a very popular weekend. You could have spent it somewhere else. I really appreciate everyone's support coming out to this event tonight. It's amazing to also... Oh, everyone can't hear me. It's amazing to be able to have the support also of a friend from a long time. You know, I've known Yul for over 3 years, and meeting on a reality show, you don't often think you're going to have a continuous relationship. And to see his support on working on this issue of domestic violence, he actually also has his own nonprofit advocacy and bone marrow effort. So when we first met, it was amazing to be able to just sync with somebody that you can actually trust at the very beginning of a show that's based on deception, and then build from that moving forward. I first would like to thank everyone for being here. I mean, I want you to realize that an event like this is one of the first in the country amongst other teams. Only about 2 other teams in the United States have been able to really focus on this issue and bring domestic violence into the awareness. And it has to do due to Chartice Burnett. Someone in the room. I think that Chartice is Vice President with the Community Relations, and she approached me in January, and I was flabbergasted. She's like, "What can we do?" And no one really usually offers this open-ended question. So I gave her a wish list, and I'm so happy to be able to be working with her the last several months. But really working, trying to see how can we make the most impact. And I also wanted to let you say a few words too. I wanted to say hello.
Oh God, you're surprising me. Honestly, I can't take any credit for what you all see tonight or what you'll hear tonight, because I have already told my staff that if we could get community partners like Becky and Becky's Fund to partner with us, with the vigilance, with the aggressiveness, with the passion that Becky has demonstrated to us in the past 6 months as we planned for this event, then we would make such a bigger difference in the world. We would make a larger impact, because oftentimes, I will be quite honest with you, we have a lot of resources here in the Washington Nationals with our real estate, with the coaches, our manager, our players, and folks come to us and they say, "What can you do for me?" And there's a lot that we can do, but I will tell you, we've not done this much for anyone because they haven't asked. And we have full-time jobs, and we're doing what we do, and we want to make a difference in the community, and we want to make a difference in the lives of people that live in this metropolitan area. But we need people's help, and we need them to partner with us in a vigilant manner. And no one has done it like Becky Lee. And so this is really what you see tonight. We're just the real estate. Becky has done this, and she has fought very, very, very hard to make this a night that many folks will remember. And I always said, if there are 1 or 2 or 3 women who have been shamed into silence tonight that are sitting on our stands and sitting in this ballpark, and if they hear the message, if they see what we're talking about, if they picked up a brochure, then we've made a difference and we've accomplished the task that we've set out to do tonight. So thank you very much to Becky, and thank you to all the different
I mean, stories in the news, even recently, last few months, I mean, with Rihanna, but also even close to home in the local area, you know, really make us realize we have to keep this issue on the forefront and not to let our guard down, that we have to continue to educate our youth, enforce our laws, but also work with each other from the grassroots level all the way to the policy level to really change the perceptions, the beliefs, the culture of behind this issue. I would also like to say a special thanks to several guests in the audience that we have with us today. We have Honorable Chanel Herring, who's Virginia House of Delegates, if you could step forward. And Honorable Cheryl Glenn from the Maryland House of Delegates.
She's not here, but I'm her aide.
And right now on his way up is Councilman Harry Thomas. And I think that, also, sure. And then he will actually be presenting a DC domestic violence resolution on the field in a few minutes while we walk down, preceding my attempts at a first pitch. So hopefully you'll be able to watch. And then we also have, Assistant Chief Diane Grooms.